Now welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's Lightning Takes. And let's get right to the news.
All right, we're going to hit it off again with Andor.
My favorite topic in Star Wars.
Because even though we should be getting all this promotional material for Skeleton Crew, we're hearing Andor news and salivating over it.
Isn't there like a new image or something out there?
We'll talk about that.
They're leaking at one image at a time.
We'll get there.
Oh, we're going to get there. Ooh.
Maybe. We'll see. Unless we talk about Andor too long again.
Last time we promised Skeleton Crew news, we never got to it till the next day. But anyway.
It happens. So, Alan Tudyk, who we know as K-2SO, or at least the voice of K-2SO.
No, he's in there.
Sure. I think he actually was in there with like a stick above his head to say, look up at that when you're talking to me.
Yeah, I think he plays a stand-in, yeah.
Yes. We know he's coming back for Andor Season 2, and he was at New York Comic-Con this weekend. So, of course, Collider got to talk to them a little bit, and Tudyk kind of mentioned how hard it is, keeping everything under wraps for so long.
Yeah.
He said, "It was fine. I don't know. It's so tricky now. You never know what you can say and what you can't say."
Don't say anything.
With actors these days, one slip up and you'll find it on your phone like, what did you say? So I think a lot of actors, we've all gotten muscles around lying. The flexing them lying muscles.
The dark side, that is. I'm kidding, but...
Those NDA muscles.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say anything, so how do you say nothing with actually saying nothing? Because by saying anything, you might be saying something.
It's kind of funny how secretive... And I get it, internet, every little thing said by anybody is going to be reported on by people like us. But it's like, you go back to the prequels, and if you've never seen them, you should watch them. There were these things called the webisodes for each of the trilogy. You could probably find them on, I think they're on like the bonus editions of the discs and stuff. But they were like coming out before the movies, like behind the scenes, showing you everything, talking about everything. It's so weird now, like saying one wrong word, they're going to come and find an actor and flog him or something for saying. The difference is crazy.
All right. So then he was asked about the storyline, K2 actually coming back and seeing the quote-unquote origin story of their meetup, seeing as it's going to be different from what was in the comic, because canon be damned.
It's one of those, if live action is going to pick up on something that was like a one-shot comic book, I have far less of an issue with that.
Tudyk said, "I can't tell you how much. I still have many secrets I can't say anything about, but it was fun to be back with Diego Luna."
That's like, he's probably very, that's it? I can say, am I good?
Terrified of saying anything about anything. I enjoyed seeing Diego Luna again. Everyone's like, oh my god!
Oh, he's in there!
We saw Diego Luna! That means they have scenes together!
Oh my god!
We're all sleuths and internet detectives these days,
Yes, we are.
Yes. He did have some nice things to say about Tony Gilroy.
I've got nice things to say about Tony Gilroy too, like, thank you for Andor. I mean, no, that's not really about him, but it's just to him. Sorry.
Well, Tudyk said, "Tony Gilroy is a very skilled writer. He's a big-brained guy. It'll be interesting for people to see K-2SO in that world because he was such a smartass. And there was a lot of humor around his being there."
I hope they keep that intact. I mean...
Right.
There is, no levity in Andor, which is fine.
Yeah.
But the way he was in Rogue One, I didn't really he's being that kind of slapstick humor like Marvel kind of does sometimes.
Unintentional levity?
Yeah, it's the droid being a droid, it being a kind of like I said, a smartass or a sassy droid. So I don't have a problem with it there at all, and I don't think I'll have a problem with it in Andor if it's the same.
My dream come true would somehow still be that something... we know that B2 EMO is failing. He's an old droid, but he loves Cassian and he's dedicated. Part of me would like to see that part of the, the reason that they're together, the reason he was able to, hostilely take over the mind of this security droid, maybe part of B is in there.
You think, used his, memory and made him love
Could explain
Cassian.
Why he's so loyal.
I think that's a fun theory. I think it's a good theory,
and
actually.
In K2, the way he talks is very, almost like a childlike, well, I don't like you.
Yeah.
How come I don't get it? Can't you imagine a little droid like B, a little more innocent, almost like a dog, a good companion, being like, well, I still don't like you.
Yeah, I can
Cassian
almost
said it. Come on,
yeah.
I can feel it. So I just want to say
disagree.
that, how do you rewrite a security droid and give him that much personality if maybe another droid personality isn't involved? Because none of the other security droids have a personality.
I like
K2
your theory.
does.
Yeah, how did he just get hot-wired, especially, and then
the Empire doesn't generally care about the personality of their droids.
No, in fact, I would imagine they frown upon personality in their droids and get
there's
their memory
all
wiped
business.
when they do.
So how would it be that you fried a droid's memory and all of a sudden he's like, I now have personality?
Yeah, now I'm a sassy droid.
I'd like to think somehow B is involved in this, and maybe this is the swan song.
Well,
this
now
is
we know
why...
he's going to die in Rogue One. That makes it even sadder.
Well, wouldn't it make it better to know that this is his loyal family droid?
I agree with you.
Sacrificing himself for Cassian.
No, I love the idea. I hope it is actually plays out in the show, because I think it's a really smart idea. Because you make a good point about, well, how did he develop such a personality? He clearly wasn't programmed with one.
A personality and such a devotion to Cassian?
Well, yeah, but yeah, even just everything.
I think it would really go well with then watching in Rogue One, knowing that that's B.
Well, that would be a way to change our perception of it too, wouldn't it? Knowing like,
would.
Oh, that is the family droid. Like
That's-
now we know
that's
why
B.
he is like he is. Yeah.
Wasn't he a little sassy, a little like he would tell lies for Cassian and stuff? He had a little bit of spice to him, a little sass. So I could.
Yeah, but now
I
that
could
he's young
see
in a
it.
youthful, security droid body, he's got his spunk back. Yeah.
That's my dream. I'm not saying I heard that as fact or rumor anywhere.
You heard
That's
it here.
just
Confirmed.
always
that
been
B2 is K2.
That's
B2
just-
K2. Like, or it's
Yeah.
totally. I don't know.
you know what I'm saying.
No, I like your theory. That's all.
That
I'm
somehow B's personality ended up in there.
It's a great theory. It actually is. I'm not just like.
Okay, so if
saying
that comes true, then
you heard it here first.
I did it. I predicted something.
Yes.
All right, now on to what you were talking about. Skeleton Crew did release some brand new images. They don't show much. It's almost disappointing.
I can discern much from these images.
Yeah, StarWars.com just added these to their official gallery for the series. The first one, you can see some dude looking up at the stars, which aren't
stars. Or like
That's
CGI
like
stuff?
some sort of a grid.
Yeah.
It might be satellites, who knows. I think it might be the kids' home planet.
I think it's the kids' home planet. Maybe they have like some kind of protective shield that they usually can't leave, and nobody can come in or something weird, and that's why they're like Earth.
Suburbia, you're never leaving.
Yeah. Maybe
say?
they don't know much about the galaxy beyond there, other than they did know about the Jedi. So,
Yeah.
but he would still have some information. Maybe they've been cut off for a long time, and I have no idea.
The next image is the kids having a stare-off, boys versus girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wim looking a little... He's got the arms crossed. It's a little more of a angry posture. Girls kind of just like, what's up, dude? Neil looks unsure of himself. He's got his hair perfectly manicured, though. Nice coif going on there.
Yeah, it's beautiful there.
It's beautiful.
I like how much you try to pull from that.
There's nothing to pull. It
No.
looks like it's a dried up riverbed, perhaps.
Perhaps, yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of does look like a dried up stream.
Yeah, the
with
light
stones.
part where the girls are standing with the white
Yeah.
stones.
No, I get it.
Either it's supposed to be literally a path or like a dried out riverbed.
Yeah, like they were on the path going somewhere, and he's like, "No, I'm not going on because this and this."
Not with you stupid girls. Because they're little kids, and little kids are like,
yeah, but I doubt.
boys rule and girls rule.
Something tells me
No.
that Disney's not going to go with the
No.
boys versus girls thing.
That might be why Neil looks so uncomfortable. He's like, I don't believe in that. I like girls. I'm more advanced than my friend here.
Oh boy. Yep.
I don't know. I
like how much we've pulled from this one image. Yeah.
Yeah. Next image, we have Wim looking a little more banged up.
Yeah. Should have stayed on the path.
Yeah. He's in the same outfit he was in the last shot, but now he's all dirty and he's looking up at something.
It's a ship.
It's a ship.
It's the pirates. Run.
He could have tumbled down in here. He looks like he's in a little bit of a gorge. Maybe that's how come he got all dirty, and I don't know.
We just the plot of Skeleton Crew has been completely figured out by us.
They do call it, like, StarWars.com, like, label it, like, on an alien planet.
Well, they're all alien
they're all
planets
alien
to
planets,
us.
so that doesn't mean anything. That could still be on Homeworld. I don't know.
Yeah.
And the last of the images, we have Neil and Wim on a night on the town. This looks like a pirate port to me, honestly.
It looks shady, yeah.
Shady. It gave me a little bit of Dayu, vibes.
Yeah.
But it's not nearly as neon and cool.
Kinda. I mean, it could be a darker part of Dayu from Kenobi.
No, this is like some sort of slummy area.
Could be a
where
station.
They're like trying to sell you death sticks in the back corner.
Didn't you see like a space station too at one point in
Something
one of the trailers
like that.
or somewhere? Yeah, so they could be on
but
that too.
The kids are both looking at something. We got Neil rocking his red overalls.
He's looking, ready to play the piano like Max Rebo, even though
He
they're
looks
not
like
the same
he's wearing
species.
those like Timberland boots or whatever.
Sure.
You know, I don't know.
I don't think they have those in Star Wars, but
Wims hasn't gotten to laces yet though. He is rocking the Velcro.
They don't really have laces in Star Wars. They don't really do those. No, you ever seen laces in Star Wars on shoes or boots?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to examine things now. Do you mean like no strings at all on their clothes, or just no laces on shoes?
I don't know that they really have many strings at all on their clothing when I think about it.
No
but I don't remember ever seeing shoes with like...
To make them fret or frown? Got no strings. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Again, Wim looks very serious, though.
Well, he doesn't really emote much, does he? I mean, maybe he does. Oh, Wim.
Wim, sorry, not Neil.
Neil, Wim, blue guy, not blue guy.
I know, because Wim sounds like a much more alien name, but yet that belongs to the non-alien.
Exactly why I got confused.
Yeah, we got Wim, we got Neil, then there's Fern, which is the brunette girl, K-8, which is the one that has the Geordie LaForge look going on.
Why? What's the visor for? Do we...
I know she doesn't always have it on.
Yeah.
So
Geordie LaForge look totally ripping off Star Trek.
Lobot's daughter.
She turned it around from the back to the front.
It's Lobot's daughter, I'm just saying.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? Everybody knows everybody in this galaxy.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got on these...
Did we talk like for 5 minutes about like 4 images of nothing?
Because I told stories around them.
Yeah, you did. And hopefully they were entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, even that, they both have the same emblem.
They do have the same emblem.
Yeah.
Probably their school emblem.
Well, because there's images out there that of Neil and Wim talking, and they both have that same coat on that Wim is wearing.
Yeah, it's probably like their school, because we've seen them in school.
That's their school uniform, but they obviously go to a different school than the girls do. Maybe it's like a class thing. I don't know. Maybe this is like where the smart sciencey kids go. The
girls go there, yeah.
No, and the girls go to like the mech school.
Isn't that like kind of the same mech necks? Now you're pulling out acolyte stuff.
Yeah, they're like the mech necks, and the other ones are like the super smart sciencey guys. I don't know. It's like mechanics versus engineers.
Kind of the same kind of broad field. Not. I don't know. I probably offended some mechanics and engineers. I mean, don't know. Mechanics fix the things that the engineers design, right?
Yes. The engineers don't worry about fixing it. They just imagine it.
Yeah, if you can imagine it, you can build it.
Yes.
And if you can,
they're like the designers, the great engineers. And then you've got the girls over there like, yeah, we gotta fix your broken down piece of space trash.
I think we're gonna cut you off now. Story time with Naboo is over.
But I'm making Skeleton Crew so dynamic.
With maybe knowing even more nothing than the show will be.
Are you sure it's not a Halloween show? Get it? Skeleton.
Oh my god. Well,
and we only know the bare bones of the show.
Well, that is all we got for you this time.
I'm tired.
You are so cut off. Take to the comments below. Let us know what you think of these 3 images.
4,
or anything Cassian and K2 related, and let's talk some Star Wars. And so until next time, when we'll make sure Naboo is awake. Thanks for watching.